Hey, welcome to the next edition of the Competitive Edge. I'm Jamie DeCastro with United Financial Group. And before we kind of dig into what just happened the end of last week and the beginning of this week, look down below here because there is a couple great links. If you want full access to list reports for marketing materials for any of your listings, or if you want to create customized listing searches for your clients with specific features that is purely branded just to you with no other agents involved, click that below and sign up. It's free. I provide that for all my preferred agents. Also, I have Home IQ, which is a monthly email that goes out to your clients with a market analysis of their home. Lets them know how much equity they have, if they want to move up or if they want to right size. Some options for them to do that. Again, free service for me, but two great options for your clients to really just stay in front of them and better serve them. So let's dig into what's been going on. So last time we talked about the Fed announcement coming up the end of last week, and when the announcement was made, things were pretty good, but soon after everything went haywire. And the reason why the Fed did what we thought they were going to do. They raised their rate by 75 basis points. We all sort of knew that was coming. That was already kind of built into where everything was in the market. But what they also did is they were not very confident that what they have been doing is starting to control inflation. So what they're basically have been doing for the last 6 months hasn't helped. So the markets reacted terribly to that. They made some different statements that really caused the markets to react poorly and not have confidence at all in what the Fed is doing, and rates fell off a cliff the end of last week and the beginning of this week. We're seeing a little bit of gain back today, but as we all know, if you've talked to any of your lending partners, it's been a really rough few days. We're just going to try to weather this storm. I think there's some good news on the horizon, hopefully, with what my research and what I've been looking at, but here's what I'm going to want to show you is there's a couple things that, first of all, right now is a super important time for you to really make sure that your clients are talking to the right people, because using a mortgage broker can be hugely beneficial in this sort of environment. When you have a retail bank or a retail mortgage lender, they have lots of layers of other costs involved that a broker does not. So this stat right here, using a mortgage broker can save $9,000 to $10,000 for your clients. Okay, so it's a big deal that you work with someone who really has a client in their best interest and get them the best deal that they can. So let's dig into what we think is potentially going to be some good news here soon, and that there might be some light at the end of this tunnel. Again, we didn't see this reaction coming the other day, but these are some of the actual numbers. So the reason that mortgage rates keep going crazy and in this market is that the Fed is not getting control on inflation. Okay, so the core consumer price index is what they really like to look at. Okay, but what we're seeing is that the number that got replaced with the last reading was a very low number. So this is August 2021. So the one that we just got, August 2022, it replaced a 0.2 number. So if you had 0.2 this month, or even 0.1 or 0, it doesn't move that number very much. The next reading, 0.3, we might see a little bit of improvement. So what we're saying is that if we got a 0.1 reading in September 2022, you'll see it go down a little bit, right? But notice this: when we get into October, November, December, January, we've got some pretty high readings even into February of next year, right? So if we can keep this inflation number at 0.10, we're going to see half-point gains on year-over-year inflation numbers, which is going to be a great indicator that things are going the right way with inflation. What it's also going to do is it's going to show that we're going to probably get into a recessionary period, which, again, is technically, or not technically, but typically good for mortgage rates. So hopefully there's some light at the end of this tunnel. We can weather this here shortly. People still need to buy homes. We're still not seeing big price drops. But the other thing that I want to show you is a great strategy that I've been using with some clients and really presenting it to some agents. And this is an example of one I did just the other day for a client to show them, hey, we could really help get some activity on your home. And if you have buyers right now, reach out to the listing agents and say, hey, we're not going to ask for a big price reduction, but we want the sellers to pay for a 2-1 buy down. So what this is this house listed at $489 right now, 6.875 going rate. That payment's about $25.70. If you said, hey, we're going to offer you 2 points to permanently buy down your interest rate, that would get you maybe to about 5.99 right now in the current market. And you're going to lower that payment about almost $300, which is awesome, right? But if you've got savvy buyers and sellers that are on board with this, you say, listen, we're going to offer that same 2 points, but we're going to do a 2-1 buy down. So you have a lender that can do a 2-1 buy down for you. And this is also, we are, doing a price reduction to get us some more activity in this market, and we're going to offer a 2-1 buy down. So the 2-1 buy down is the first year of that loan, their mortgage rate is dropped 2%. So if we were at 6.99 or 6.875, it goes to 4.99 for the first 12 months. The second 12 months, so that's the 2, right? Then the next one is the 1. So the year number 2, it goes down 1%. So it basically goes to this right here, 5.99, right? But that first year, they are saving $530 on their payment, okay? Which is amazing. If people have been looking for a while now, a few months, 3, 4, 5 months, and all of a sudden their payment just jumped up $300-$400, you say, listen, I can save you $530 the first year. The second year, I'm going to save you almost $300. And then that 24 months, we are very much hoping that we are going to see these rates come back down so that we can refinance you into a great mortgage long term, right? But it's going to help us weather this storm. Everyone needs to just kind of get through, hopefully, 6-8 months of this. What's going to happen now is inventory is going to go up. Rates hopefully kind of level off and start to come back down a little bit. But, we want to get through this and help our clients the best we can. The most crazy thing of all is if you wanted to get that client or that home, okay, to that same payment basically as to where we just offered a permanent buy down, $22.78, this is $22.83, we would have to do a price reduction of $45,000 on top of coming down from $489 to $475. Okay? So you are saving your clients $35,000 by not having to reduce it all the way down to that to get this client back in the game. Okay, so some stuff to think about. I would love to go over it more with you, but I think right now we have to stay ahead of this game and be very aggressive and try to get our clients in the best situation that we can, whether they are listing or buying, and really help keep this market moving and keep people buying houses and getting them closed in a timely fashion so that we can get past all this, and hopefully the Fed and the MBS and the housing market kind of start to settle down a little bit, and we go into another great run of a couple years of some hot rate and some good rates and a hot housing market. I think we're still going to be okay. So let me know what questions you have. I'd love to answer anything. Give me a call, shoot me a text, email, whatever you want to do. But have a great week. I'll send you another update beginning of next week. And also, hey, down below, Agent Mastermind. I'm going to send these every week, links to the new Agent Mastermind. These are some great ideas that you can help, continue to build your business and, again, come up with new ideas on how to, keep growing your business and keep things moving. So talk to you soon. You have a great day.